Let's stop this freaking colony from dropping. Oh my god, this is Neo Sydney? It is! There's the Opera House!
It's a little sad.
Of course it's there. Oh. Is this the final mission then?
Takeoff preparations complete. Do your best.
That's what Ingrid kind of said there. Oh, you can't have Sydney without the freaking Opera House right there. How else would you know where you are?
It's been an honor to fight alongside all of you.
Oh, this must be the final mission then. Our final boogie is to stop this satellite.
Right, Colonel?
The final episode, yeah.
Timeline before the testament reaches interception altitude. Get to the staging area as fast as you can.
All right.
Battle frame squadron is approaching.
Who would want
one prototype unit and multiple high-performance battle
Who
frames.
would want to
Mirai,
fight us at this
Yuliana,
point? Are they more
prepare
COFN
to
creeps?
engage. The Children of Fallen Nations Ace.
Damn. Oh no, Jennifer. This is gonna be Jennifer.
Warmongers from both sides have come here of their own.
Judo Rim. Alright, Reiku. Let's see what this thing does.
Just sit still and accept your end. I may have underestimated you before, but it's not over yet.
Alright, I think it is with these missiles here, buddy. I think you're doomed. So the COFN just are... They've been working for a crazy AI this whole time. Oh, that thing has a particle cannon as well. Let's try and pepper it from the side. Yuliana, you draw this thing's fire, and I will hit it hard from afar. Oh, it's got its eye bead on me. Oh, you saw it. It has melee, of course.
I must stand and fight until my last breath.
Okay. Ooh, this is the music that played when we fought Jennifer as well. That's kind of cool. It's too bad Jennifer didn't show up for this, like, finale.
I'm sorry.
Nice job, Yuliana. You splashed him.
Take us to condition red. All hands to battle stations.
Tatsuya Kazuo. Another one, eh? Man, these guys sure love this AI of theirs. Freaking Beridze was a... Well, however the colonel pronounced it. They were sure into this AI. I guess that's one way to, like, be like, are they the bad guys? Well, as it turns out, they're, like, being led by a AI which hates humanity. So yeah, they're pretty much the bad guys, despite all the reasonable points they raise about humanity's division into flying cities and people on the ground. It's like, yeah, okay, the AI is right, but we probably shouldn't do what the AI says to solve the problem. And what do you know? Like a big poo-poo pants, he decides to drop a colony on us. Well, it's not a colony; it's a satellite.
All hands abandon ship. You've all fought bravely.
Decides to drop a colony on us as a sore loser.
I know that my actions have paved the way for the world that is to come. Nori, I'll be with you shortly.
Okay, you were working for an AI, you know that, dude? Just saying. Alright. There it is! Oh my god,
Destroy those you hate.
It's so spooky.
Hatred corrupts.
How? How even?
Has reached interception altitude. We are out of time. Destroy it. Be careful. The Testament's defense are very strong.
Alright. It's Patriot times 2 now.
This is it.
This is so cool that we're flying up to it and we just aren't getting close no matter like how close we fly. It just keeps growing bigger and bigger. That was really cool.
We will fight for it. We've come this far.
That effect was amazing. Like, we just kept flying up to the thing and like it just keeps growing and growing. Like we don't get into range to attack no matter what we do. Like no matter how much we keep flying. Cooling units on its back. Destroy them. Alright then. Oh, you know what this is? This is, there's a final boss of one of the Ace combats is a satellite, which you fight almost exactly like this.
Until Testament reaches the surface.
Although, damn, these cooling units are tough.
I thought I didn't have a dream of my own. But now I know what it is.
Oh, no, it's not. There's only
My
one
dream
left, I
is for
think.
humanity
Wait, I
to
think we
keep
beat all of them?
dreaming.
Never mind.
I fight so
Or
that
maybe it
others can
closed
have
like its
hopes and
hatches?
dreams.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
I fight for the humanity of our dreams. We will face the despair. We will face the darkness.
If the
No
goal
matter
is that
how
you only have a
impossible,
chance while it
we will
opens up those
stand and
fins
fight.
to do damage to
We
those
will
cooling
realize
fins,
the
oh, we're gonna be in
impossible.
trouble. I'm gonna need so many tries against this. Please give me a checkpoint this time. If I died, we could fight Testament right away. Okay, the cooling units are back. Right, that is the goal. Like, we only have so long until no.
3 minutes left, Lieutenant.
Shit, I'm stuck on the architecture. That's annoying. I'm blowing my chance. Oh man, I should not have tried to melee this thing. So I just sat here still and peppered it. And now its hatches close again. Ah, damn it. Earth is destroyed. I'm sorry. And not to mention, it's just doing
Testament is
insanely good
20%
damage.
damaged.
Wow, the lasers on this thing.
The Testament is 40% damaged.
Oh, now it's taking damage all of a sudden, pretty decently. Alright. Come on, just... Ow! Okay, I should have not sat that still. You know, I want to sit still to, like, take shots against the Testament, but, like... Damn, so many missiles!
2 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm aware, boss. Oh, man. What a tricky fight. But okay, so this guy is probably definitely the final boss. This...
Testament has reached interception altitude.
Oh, thank goodness they
We
gave a
are out of
checkpoint
time.
here.
Destroy it.
That's, like,
Be careful.
fair.
The Testament's defense
I think that's
are
okay.
very strong.
But yeah, I love this part. We're just flying up at it and flying, and it just... We don't get into range to attack. Like, that is so cool.
This is it. Our last battle. Whatever happens, the Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live
Look at
as
it, we're just
one.
hitting it.
We
We're
will
getting
fight
confirmed
for
hits,
it.
but it has
We've
so
come
much
this
health.
far.
I should have played Yuliana after all. With that particle cannon, I bet I could do some decent damage on this guy. Alright, let's not try to melee, because I'll just get stuck on the architecture. Let's instead just try to get close. Oh, this is so cool, though, this fight. Look at this, we're just chasing this thing down. Oh, nice, we got one. There we go.
Testament is 20% damaged.
Did that do damage to the main body of Testament? I think it did. Like, where would that damage come from otherwise? I don't know.
I thought I didn't have a dream of my own, but now I know what it is. My dream is for humanity to keep dreaming. I fight so that others can have.
Oh my
hopes
god,
and
where did I
dreams.
take all this damage again?
Fight for
Like,
the humanity of our dreams. We will face the despair. We will face the darkness. No matter how.
I think I just need to
impossible,
watch out for those
we
laser
will
patterns
stand
of
and
it.
fight. We will realize the impossible.
Yes, yes, make the possible impossible and all that jazz. Oh, come on, cooling unit. It's got even cannons on its back. That's really cool. Wow, this one isn't taking any damage. Damn.
3 minutes left, Lieutenant. You have to hurry.
I'm trying, but like, man, hitting these cooling units can be tricky. Oh no, I got splashed again by just staying too still. This is a tricky dicky of a mission, I have to say. Again, it's the final rumble.
Interception altitude.
It's just one of those things where you're like, well, this is the final showdown, so like, it has to be tough,
Testament's
but
defenses are very strong.
like, god dang, it's tricky. Like, I can't get good shots if I'm not
This is
still,
it.
but like, it
Our
has
last
so many
battle.
weapons on
Whatever
to bear
happens,
that
the Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one. We will fight for it. We've come this far.
oof, that huge laser wave. Whoa! Oh my god. Just like that. Okay, fine. I'll just let the missile destroy me. So those giant laser waves it shoots are like melee attacks. That they'll just eat up health. Good to know, I guess. Oh my god, we are like super way past like the length of this episode. But like, now that I know this is the final battle, I kind of don't want to let up now. But like, how am I gonna beat this thing?
This is it. Our last battle.
It's so grody, this
The
guy.
Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as
Well, let's try to
one.
stick to
We
at
will
least
fight
above
for
it. Like, that seemed to
We've
work
come
pretty well in
this
avoiding
far.
that giant wave that it shoots. Although, whatever those missiles are, those... Oop, wow, I flew right towards it. That was not smart of me. Alright, the cooling units, they're out again. Now, let's try and... I should be on the right side. It's easier to track it up from above. Well, I'm having huge trouble controlling.
4 minutes until Testament reaches the surface.
Oh my god, I'm trying, Colonel. Oh great, okay, closed. Oh man. I have such trouble getting those cooling units. I guess that's the goal, but...
now I know what it is. My dream is for humanity to keep dreaming. I fight so that others can have hopes and dreams. I fight for the humanity of our dreams.
We will face the despair. We will face the darkness. No matter how impossible, we will stand and fight.
Alright,
We
cooling
will
units are
realize
active
the
again.
Impossible.
I mean, it's by design, I'm sure, the architecture of the Testament is like this, so that it's hard to hit, but like... Alright, that's one down. Or, no, just
3
close it.
minutes left, Lieutenant. You have to hurry.
Testament is 20% damaged.
Well, that's 20%, but I'm like below half already, so... See if I can shake these missiles up. Damn! Flew right into the energy wave. Ah! Is this how our story ends? I can't beat the final boss? Like the actual final boss? I thought Yuliana was it for a second.
Altitude. We are out of time. Destroy it. Be careful. The Testament's defenses are very strong.
Oh boy. So this is the COFN's little parting gift for us. Just this giant
This is it.
satellite.
Our last battle. Whatever happens, the Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one. We will fight for it.
Just let the
We've come this
funnels deal with
far.
some of these missiles. Nice! Look at how the missiles just vanished once the funnels got to it. Now let's play this a little slower for now. Ah. And of course, gotta use those smart missiles. Ow! Clipped me with the laser. The laser's patterns are pretty obvious. Like, I should,
4 minutes until Testament reaches the surface.
like, be able to handle those lasers that it uses, but, like...
I thought I didn't have a dream of my own.
No, I almost got it! Oh, my God!
It's for humanity to keep dreaming. I fight so that others can have hopes and dreams. I fight for the humanity of our dreams.
We will face the despair.
What
We will
the? I
face
threw...
the darkness.
Now I'm making dumb mistakes. I
We will stand
threw
and
decoys when I should have been attacking
We
it.
will realize the impossible.
That is most upsetting thing about this now. I wonder if there's a pattern on what the angle on those giant lasers is. I can't seem to tell, because it's very symmetrical, the body of the Testament. Cooling units activate already? Alright.
3 minutes left, Lieutenant. You have to hurry.
And now it just... What? I don't understand this either. Like, sometimes they last for so long, and then they just close right away. Like, is Yuliana rocking those...
Testament is 20% damaged.
rocking those cores, or why do they sometimes just insta close? Whoop! I saw it. I wonder if angle of the flash is, like where the laser will be coming. Yeah, it does seem to be kind of like that, so we're gonna kind of watch for that.
The Testament is 40% damaged.
Nice! Oh yeah, it only has 3 now. Okay, good. Let's wait for this. I should not be sitting still like this. I know, but like... No, come on, give me a shot at the cooling unit, for God's sake! Oh yeah! 2 minutes left, but Testament still has how much health? Half. Alright, this is scaring me. Jesus. Just put some... Ooh, gotta watch for those lasers.
60%. We can do this.
Yeah, but there's only like a minute and a half left. Like, oh my god. I don't understand the mechanics on really those cooling units. Like, when does it open them up and like how long do they stay open? Seems very arbitrary. Okay. Okay.
Just 1 minute left.
Just this last cooling unit. No, come on, just give me a angle, for God's sake. Railgun, come on. Plug it. Okay, good. Testament is slowly but surely coming down. If I can just avoid its bigger attacks.
Testament is 80% damaged. Just a little more.
We only got half a minute, though. My God, this mission. This is rough. Oh god, there's the final one. 7 seconds. Oh, this... Oh, well, hey, we survived the timer that time, so that's a good sign, but man, those cooling units. Well, that's part of the challenge, is the final fight, so, you know. That's the goal, I guess. But, like, oh! It seems like a doable fight, but I need to beat, like, one cooling unit per every cycle, I think.
Will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one.
It's just what I have to do in this fight.
We've come this far.
So, I'm trying to deal with these missiles a little more by turning off my aim. Hopefully, like, so that my psycho drones will go after them. Like, this is cool, this idea, like, we have to, like, match movement with Testament. Like, it is definitely, it's like the, it's like that mission I'm thinking of, where a satellite is falling in, damn it, I missed another cycle!
I have a dream of my own, but now I know what it is.
Like the mission in Ace Combat, where, like, a satellite is falling from the sky.
Can have hopes and dreams. I fight for the humanity of our dreams.
We will face the despair. We will face the darkness. No matter how impossible, we will stand and fight.
Oh, there's the cooling unit that's almost dead. Fucking decoys. Alright. Splash 1. That does good damage to Testament. Not enough, but
Testament
good
is
damage.
20% damaged.
But he's still only 3 minutes left. Ah! Ah, jeez! So much damage from all those missiles.
3 minutes left, Lieutenant. You have to hurry.
The Testament is 40% damaged.
Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Please, for the love of... Why can't I aim... Why? I'm too close to aim at it. Ah! No! No, no! Like, look at this. When I get too close... Oh, no, it's just closing off. Damn it. Ah, but... Okay, so we can't get too close either, because then I, like, lose the chance. Like I lose my target or something. Ah! Testament's gonna destroy the Earth again. Ah. I'm starting to get a handle on staying alive in this little... Well, what? Well, then that happens because I was watching my ammo gauge too much. Okay. Boo on me.
Testament has reached interception altitude.
I'm gonna try and beat this today. Like, I know we're going super long, and this episode's probably gonna end up being like an hour long as I try to deal with Testament here, but like, gotta do this final fight. Gotta do it. Gotta save humanity from this,
This is it. Our last battle.
this
Whatever
colony
happens,
drop.
The Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one. We will fight for it. We've come this
Ah,
far.
why did I fly into that? I thought I would time it past it, but no chance.
Armor point down 50%.
Alright, just try and match our motion with Testament. You know what this is? This is kind of like me having to deal with those like damn weird geometry when trying to hit ground targets.
4 minutes until Testament reaches the surface.
But like, there we go.
Testament is 20% damaged.
That's good, that's good. Alright, we got one down in one cycle. I'm really happy with that.
I thought I didn't have a dream of my own, but now I know what it is. My dream
So,
is for
if they...
humanity to keep
Shit! So if every coolant unit does 20% damage to Testament, we do have to like pepper it from the front. Like we can't just hunt for those coolant units.
Interception altitude. We are out of time.
But
Be careful. The Testament's defense are
it doesn't take a lot of damage from the front ultimately to beat it. Oh man, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the fatigue. We've been
This is
playing
it.
for so
Our
long, so
last
many tricky
battle.
fights today.
Whatever happens, the Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one. We will fight for it. We've
Look at
come
that.
this far.
Missiles just disappear as the funnels get in there. Wow, I dodged it. Nice. No.
30%.
Wow, lost 30% just because all of those missiles hit. Wow, and they're not even, like, really hitting... Like, they're smart enough to avoid hitting Testament's chassis. That's annoying for sure.
Funnels deployed.
Damn! Just one false move and that thing destroys me. Ah. But I gotta beat it, you know. We gotta beat it now, guys.
Out of time.
It's the final fight. We just gotta do this.
The Testament's defense are very strong.
This is it. Our last battle. Whatever happens, the Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one. We will fight for it. We've come this far.
Man, I'm sorry, I'm just like really quieting here because it's serious time. How the heck do I deal with everything that Testament throws at me? Well, start by trying to deal with these... Jesus! There we go. That was really good. I got the perfect range.
Testament is 20% damaged.
4 minutes until Testament reaches the
Do some
surface.
damage on the coolants there. Okay. Just gotta focus.
I thought I didn't
Real
have
time.
a dream of my own, but now I know what it is. My dream is for humanity to keep dreaming. I fight so that others can have hopes and dreams. I fight for the humanity of our dreams.
You do that, Mirai.
We will face the
Damn! I saw the flash! I should have gone the other way. I zigged when I should have zagged.
Impossible. We will stand.
Ooh, that
and
time I
fight.
saw it.
We will realize the impossible.
Okay, where's the target? There it is. Let's not panic. Let's just stay cool. Yeah. Like, you'd want to sit there still to, like, you know, line up your shot on the,
Testament has reached interception
line up your
altitude.
shots on the cooling
We are
units,
out
but,
of time.
like, this thing really won't let you do that.
The Testament's defense are very strong.
Okay. Okay.
This is it. Our last battle. Whatever happens, the Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one. We will fight for it. We've come this far.
There we go. Funnels just annihilated those missiles. Whoa, what was that? Oh, it's Yuliana shooting her particle cannon. Nice job with that, Yuliana. No. There. What is it hitting with me from the back, by the way? I'm a little unclear on that, because, like, sometimes just peppers me.
4 minutes until Testament reaches the surface.
Come on, there we go. That's one of them down. Good job. Ooh, I did not mean to hit that one.
I thought I didn't have a dream of my own.
Testament is 20% damaged.
Good, good.
My
20%.
dream
Wow.
is for humanity to keep dreaming. I fight so that others can have hopes and dreams. I fight for the humanity of our dreams.
Quite the
We will face the despair.
sponge of bullets.
We will
Whoa,
face
those
the
missiles.
darkness. No matter how impossible, we will stand and fight. We will realize the impossible.
Seems if I do a little back and forth, I can throw those missiles off. Okay-ish? Ow! No, come on. No, please.
3 minutes.
There we go. Oh, that's good. This is like world record pace right now.
The Testament is 40% damaged.
Whoa! Oh my god, I was sure that was gonna clip me this time. Oh wow, 50% already. Damn. Oh, where is it? Oh, no, just gotta stay mobile because... Well, you know why. Come on, then. Finish it. What the? No, the railgun. Come on, the railgun, for God's sake. Ah. No. For heaven's sake. Okay, fine. Not good. We were doing so good, too, but then I screwed up my rhythm.
2 minutes left.
Whoa. Whoa, wow. Those missiles and those lasers, they
60%.
nearly got
We
me
can do
good.
this.
Whenever things get real for me, I get a little bit Christopher Walken in my voice. Crap! That was my best round! Never retreat, never surrender.
Interception altitude. We are out of time. Destroy it. Be careful. The Testament's defense are very strong.
It's a good boss for sure. Like honestly, it just is absolutely that final boss
This is
which
it.
combines
Our last
every
battle.
like awful thing
Whatever
into one
happens,
awful
the
package,
Earth and its inhabitants will
and you
remember
just
this
had to
day.
like overcome
The day we
everything
learn
that
to live as one. We will
everything
fight for
possible
it.
that
We've
could be
come
coming
this
at
far.
you. Come on. Okay, good. I was scared for a little bit if my psycho drones were going to deal with their missiles, but they did okay. Oh, it's firing. I think it fires flares of its own, the damn thing. Okay. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, coolant unit opened up. All right.
Until Testament reaches the surface.
Come on. Just... When it gets down to half health, we can start plugging it with the railgun. Let's take a moment.
I thought I didn't have a
Testament
dream
is
of my
20%
own,
damaged.
but now I know what it is.
Just take a moment.
My dream is for humanity
Let's
to
not
keep
take a moment
dreaming.
because
I fight so that others can have hopes and dreams. I fight
any
for the
moment we
humanity
take
of our
might in
dreams.
fact kill us.
We will
And its
face
attack
this.
patterns are really cool.
We
Like,
will face the
let's
darkness.
not be
No matter how impossible.
too indignant
We will
here. Like,
stand and
its
fight.
patterns are really cool with these like
We will
side
realize
lasers and this
the
main cannon.
impossible.
It's like a, it is a really good final boss. It's just that it really is, for a shitty player like myself, it's too much. And this shooting from the beneath is awful. Ah, no.
3 minutes left, Lieutenant. You have to hurry.
What? No. Why aren't I hitting? Okay, there it is. Ah! When I lose that perfect, like, pattern, like, it's... Well, I shouldn't say game over, because I can damage them, but, ooh, I saw the laser that time. Oh.
The Testament is 40% damaged.
Alright, well that's decent. Alright, here it comes. Why aren't I getting shots on this cooling unit? Oh my god, this...
2 minutes left.
Okay, no, we still didn't... Okay, finally. Whew. I was getting a little spooked there. No. Alright, it's below 50% health.
60%. We can do this.
We've got a minute and a half. Not great. I'm still not happy with this time we're doing. Oh my god, what just hit me? I was looking at my ammo counter again. And... gets me every time. What? Still not? Okay, there we go. Give me those cooling units, baby. Good shot there, Yuliana, but it's not gonna save the day unless... Okay, there we go, another one down.
1 minute left.
1 minute left! But it's still got like 20% health! Oh my god.
Testament is 80% damaged. Just a little more. Mirai,
Damn it, I sat still! Why did I do that? Ow! Because I was like, I gotta pepper this guy, but like, sometimes those missiles do nothing and sometimes...
We are out of time.
Sometimes they just destroy me! Oh.
Testament's defense are very strong.
Well, let's stay positive here. Thank goodness they gave us a checkpoint at this point of the game. If we had to fight all those units... I mean, there weren't a lot of units, but all those COFN, like, diehards...
Will remember this day.
If we still had to
The
deal
day
with
we
them
learn to live as one,
every time before we
will
got to fight
for it.
Testament, I
We've
think I
come
would be
this
done with
far.
this game at that point. Or at least we'd go to the easier difficulty, but like... I don't want to go to the easier difficulty at this point. We've gotten so deep in here. Okay, I'll give that one to the Testament. Like, I was dodging way too early, and I did not pay attention where I was dodging. Music didn't even start up.
Reached interception altitude. We are out of time. Destroy it. Be careful. The Testament's defenses are very strong.
Oh boy, how long have we been? We're already like a half hour past how we should have recorded.
This is it. Our last battle.
Oh.
Whatever happens, the Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one. We will fight for it. We've come this far.
Alright, good. Missiles just disappeared. Okay, I'm sitting still again because I'm like, I just want to hit this guy. Ah! No, 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 no! You stupid... Ah!
Testament reaches the surface.
I'm not getting any hits on it! Why? The damn architecture. And now it closes
I thought I didn't have
up!
a dream of my own, but now I know what it is. My dream
Testament!
is for humanity to keep dreaming. I fight so that others can have hopes and dreams. I fight for the humanity of our dreams.
We will face the despair. We will face the darkness. No matter how impossible.
Oh,
We will
why
stand and
did
fight.
that hit me?
We will realize.
Oh, okay, well that was absolutely on me because I just dodged into it. I'm making stupid mistakes! And I was supposed to be all chill, you know? I was supposed to be like, I gotta not get tilted and I gotta just
Interception altitude.
learn these fights, but like,
Destroy it. Be careful.
all the mistakes I shouldn't be making, I'm making here. Including the psychological mistakes. I dropped my flares by accident. Well, they at least
This is it.
they recharge
Our
pretty
last
quickly.
battle. Whatever happens, the Earth and its inhabitants will remember this day. The day we learn to live as one. We will fight for it. We've come this far.
Maybe I should just play as Yuliana, you know. The freaking rail cannon, you know. Not rail cannon, the particle cannon. If I could just line that up with the cooling units, you know, this fight would be already over, I think. Unlike now, you know, where I'm like, You know, I'm trying to get the angle. There we go. Alright, one down.
4 minutes until Testament reaches the surface.
Testament is 20% damaged.
That's promising, I guess. Sort of on par for time.
I thought I didn't have a dream of my own, but now I know what it is.
Damn it, these missiles, these missiles!
My dream is for humanity to keep dreaming. I fight so that others can have hopes and dreams. I fight for the humanity of our dreams.
We will face the despair. We will face the darkness. No matter how
This, like, you can
impossible.
see the cooling unit right there, but still, like, the lock-on goes
We
off.
will realize the impossible.
I'm not a fan. I lost the smart missiles by accident. There we go. See, I was sitting still again and I took hits, but, like, I wanted to
The Testament is 40% damaged.
get those shots in, you know? Whoa! Alright, Testament. Only now it's 3 minutes, so that's pretty good.
3 minutes left, Lieutenant. You have to hurry.
Oh, look at that impact right there. Those smart missiles hit it. Oh! Come on, come on, come on. No, don't get too close. No, I blew it, I blew it, I blew it, I blew it. But not this time. Alright, good. I think there's only one left on it. This bad boy now. Yeah. We still got 2.5 minutes, so...
We can do this.
Okay, this is our best round so far, but damn! No! Why did I say that out loud? Now I'm like... It's getting me with all of its shots. Oh, nice shot with the particle cannon there.
Testament is 80% damaged. Just a little more. Mirai, Yuliana, keep it up.
But, oh, that was Ingrid talking. I was like, why are you calling yourself that? Come on, this railgun. No, railgun! Railgun! Fuck! Open fire! Heavens to Betsy! Why am I so bad? Like, I was trying to line up the damn railgun. Now I'm just sitting still again. That's really bad. I'm, like, really tilted now. Oh my god, I was sitting so still. Why did I do that? No! Ooh, ooh, ooh! How did I survive, like, until the timer ran out that one time? How the heck did I do that trick?
Just 1 minute left.
Okay. Oh, oh, oh! It's coming! I see it! Yerna! Come on. Oh, oh. No! It's going beneath! Gotta try and line this up. No! For God's sake! The architecture! There we go! Die, you stupid!
We can do this.
We
right,
did
Mara?
it!
Yes, Miss Yuliana. We can do this.
Oh, man! Oh my God, we're gonna do the freaking Axis shock! Get out of the way, you stupid pigeon! You're all borked if you don't... Oh, man! That's amazing. It was kind of the Axis shock from Char's counterattack. Oof! Oh man, I'm glad I beat that in the end. Rough fight. Hey. Just that. But the trick was lining up those shots on the coolant units. You just had to get that down. It decided so much of that final battle. And that's the end of the game. Well done, GameCrafter team. That was a really enjoyable game. I totally loved it. Paui, Pakamekanon, and everyone else who worked on this. Good job, you guys. I totally dug it. Let's try and give a review here. While I try to get my adrenaline down a little bit here. The story was actually pretty fun. Like, it was a fun. The most fun I liked about it was all the jumping around between POVs, including even with the COFN, who were like the definite bad guys. I thought that was really neat that we got to like jump around so much. And the plot was a very like you could say a tribute to giant robot genre. Oh wow, there's Morgan, I guess, enjoying well-earned peace. And everybody else, I guess. This has got a nice little epilogue like this we're getting for all the characters who survived this duel. Like, the fact that it was very, like, there were a lot of derivative parts to it. Oh, Andre's glasses. But it wasn't really, because it was done out of, like, passion for the genre, so you could tell the love put into a lot of that stuff. I do say maybe if even if the plot wasn't exactly super original, it was really nice, but I did think its cohesion was all over there. Like I talked about the Kickstarter thing, I thought that kind of messed with a lot of it. Is that Mirai getting to go to be Mirai just being a regular schoolgirl now? Oh, that's really cute. Like, that's the obvious ending they'd have, is her get to have a normal life. But it's enjoyable. Oh, we get to see Ingrid as well, too. That's really good, too. Everybody who wasn't even slightly relevant to the plot gets to show up. She's still working for Mithril. That's fun. Whoa, the music just boom! Easy there. So who do we have here? Amber Lee Connor, Amanda Lee, Josie Go, Sheila M. Lynn, Benjamin Britton, David Dixon, Miguel Moran, River Kenoff, Timothy Kohler, and a lot of miscellaneous character voices, a lot of them. Okay. I have to say, didn't really recognize any of those names. I'm not super surprised. Now, I know that I think Ami Koshimizu for Yuliana and Keiji Fujiwara for Andre are like actual kind of big deal names. And I guess whoever Hidekatsu Shibata is, since he gets special thanks. So like they did wrap up some pretty good voices for some of the roles in the Japanese version. I don't know how they did that, honestly, but World End Weapon Supporter, owner of the Anapanasti, JPH. Yeah, there you go. So JPH was the guy who paid a crap ton to have that unit. And I guess Paleo Fan was the Reiku? Alright, you guys, cool. Good job, guys, with those robots of yours. But, like I said, I had to give some negative feedback about the Kickstarter. I didn't think they were super well integrated in every part. Like, it felt a little jarring sometimes when these elements, which were clearly Kickstarter goals, showed up in there. There's so many supporters, actually. That's really cool that there were all these people. I love it. Like, I blew up some of these guys, like Halo Boy. Like, and like the Anapanasti was such a case in point. That could have been a plot which, maybe not necessarily the main plot, but like could have been something which was like a running story about this mystery of this mystery craft, like attacking us throughout the plot, and then it turns out it's an AI. Like, you could have stretched that out to be like the whole like game length like side story, but then it just was this one crazy weird encounter at the end of that mission. I hate to criticize that, because JPH is a freaking hero for throwing down the cash for this game that way, and supporting it, and coming up with a silly. I thought it was fun in its silliness. It's just its jarringness in the plot and everything. But so it's an okay story for sure, and the gameplay was super tight. I really dug this. Like I can't wait to play like other games like this in the genre, Metal Wolf Chaos and Demon Ex Machina, which I do happen to own now. I can't unfortunately record it for you guys, as I don't know. Well, I sort of know, but I don't have the equipment to record Switch gameplay. But I have gotten to play Demon Ex Machina. Definitely recommend it if you guys like this game, and if you own a Switch, you had to throw down some Demon Ex Machina. That's my recommendation. But like the gameplay in this game was super tight. Like it's arcadey, but that's to its like benefit. This game being so arcadey and just flitting about the way we did, and like really loose with the gameplay. Like loose seems negative, but like I don't know how to explain it. But like its simplicity is to its benefit in this. Like really simple. Now to its detriment, I think some of the units weren't that different to play as, I guess. Like they did try to vary it up with like weapon loadouts and like alternate flight modes and stuff, and like some damage values being different, but like I do feel like it was a bit samey, these units, these different robots you piloted with, and fighting with them. The arcadey fast combat kind of makes it so you can't really tell a lot of differences between enemies and like their fighting styles and everything. The Anapanasti, to give it like credit, at least was a very different boss fight. So, and the Testament, and a couple of the bosses definitely you had a different feel for them. But a lot of regular engagements felt a little bit samey, I have to say. It's tough for like such a simple game to like vary it up with the enemies and also the playable units, but like. It didn't like stick. It did stick out as a sore point to me in the end, unfortunately. Not to mention those weird hitboxes on ground targets really annoyed me. Like trying to get the right angle to hit those ground targets with your weapons, because there's some weird part of architecture that's just stopping your hits if you're like too low, and it's not even terribly low, like 60 degrees off the ground. I didn't like that. Maybe it was on purpose to like make you like focus on like bombing them from above those targets. But I wasn't exactly a fan of that. I'm actually more leaning it was unintentional. It was just a weird like programming thing. But apart from those, no, it was really fun. Like these high-speed mech battles in the air, like flitting about, was really cool. Presentation-wise, I give this game a lot of leeway since it was a budget game, absolutely, an indie development. But I don't think I needed to, honestly, that much. The levels kept getting better. I think it had to do with the Kickstarter budget kicking in. Like, the levels kept getting cooler. The very first level kind of, or like, okay, this is it, when it's just that one floating city in Taiwan. It's like, kind of like, like that's not, that's... I can see why they went with flying cities, because you could just have one big flying object in the sky, not worry about the terrain. But then they have a lot of terrain later in the game, and it looks good for what it needs to be. And the flying cities end up looking really good too. And then you get like really wacky like not wacky, but like really like good like cutscenes and stuff. And that entire Evangelion scene, which I might have been a bit more negative against, because it is again so random and like it's like a kind of just a playable cutscene, but how it comes out of nowhere and is so different from what the game has been thus far, it's impressive. I really liked it. Also, I had to go back to the story real quick. Like I said, like some of those cutscenes could have been elaborated a little bit more. Like the plot points sometimes went really fast and really loose. Like Yuliana and Mirai reconciling today, in particular, was way too short for my taste. We could have put in more, like a little longer cutscene of these two, like, having a conversation. Like, they never had a conversation, the two of them, after they made peace, after their big duel and the Gundam Inu type moment. And there was other stuff like that where I just think it could have been, like, a little bit more context, please, would have been my wish. Not too much, because the arcadiness is to the benefit of this game, but, like, fill it out a little bit. Just a little bit more. Going back to presentation, I actually think the graphics are perfectly fine, and the mechs look really good, what you can see from them. Again, because you have to fight them from afar, they're like tiny targets, it's a little hard to spot what these units are like, unfortunately. Ooh, it went black. Oh, no, it just started again. Never mind, I thought we'd get something new here. Of course, those weird clown car ships, it's a small problem, but it does bother me, is the weird scale on those enemy units flying around. Like, what was up with that? I can't really, for the life of me, understand, like, why those ships were scaled like that, because this Testament was the perfect scale, that gigantic satellite. In terms of scale, that fight was amazing. Like, good job on that sort. But yeah, like, honestly, the ships we were fighting should have been like half the size of Testament, honestly, to better convey that they're like ships. Like, them being so tiny was a little weird to me. The voice acting is what it is. There were a couple of voice actors I think we could have done a better job. And some of those Kickstarters, they're not professional voice actors, you can kind of tell, but they gave it their all. Let's not kid around. If I was doing a voice like that, I would sound just as bad. I would also not sound super good. But I think, like, Jennifer Carrera should have maybe redone her voices, like, not switch voice actors necessarily, maybe that's not even possible, but just have her, like, redo those, like, maybe try to put a little more, like, varying emotions into those lines of hers, because she was, like, part of the main story. The Kickstarters can be the Kickstarters, absolutely, like, you can't really make demands like that from, like, fans, but I think these main characters, like Jennifer the most, maybe Ingrid, a couple lines could have been recorded, I guess. It wasn't terrible, honestly. I'm being rough here, and I don't think that's entirely fair, all things considered. And there was some nice voice acting as well. The character art is... some are gonna hate it, some are gonna love it. Like, they were so anime, those character designs, and I was happy with it. I really liked our two heroes, Mirai and Yuliana. I liked a lot of the art there. I feel like the artist they hired to make this character art likes to draw anime ladies, because I thought the art on the women was better than whatever we got pictures of guys. Like, only the Colonel Andre looked decent, his art, I feel. So that's probably a point of contention for some. Like, I can understand someone's not into that art style, and it does maybe look a little amateurish to have those kinds of portraits in this game. I don't know. I liked a lot of the character designs, though. Still, it was still fine for me. Admittedly, the female side of the cast, the guys looked kind of weird. And going back to the plot, like, the character of Morgan was completely unnecessary. Like, I kept forgetting him most of the time. I just treated Mirai as the pilot of the Mirai, even though she's, like, called the co-pilot. Like, she's relevant in all the cutscenes, and, like, the plot is kind of about the relationship between her and Yuliana. Like, Morgan does not add really anything to this plot. Like, I guess it's supposed to be like a player character avatar in that sense. I don't know, but I would have left Morgan out of this plot entirely, just had Mirai be the pilot of the Mirai. Maybe change her name to, like, something different from Mirai. I don't know what, like, something, maybe... I can't think of anything at the moment, but, like, of a good name, there's an alternate name. But just to differentiate from the mech. And make her the pilot. The plot would not suffer from that, and the weird addition of Morgan would be be gone from the game. Like, it doesn't ruin the game, but it's such a weird character to have there. It doesn't really add anything either, except like a couple of dialogue lines. He did go, wait a second, that's not a satellite, that's a mech or battle frame. So, but you know, they could have had Mirai's voice actor do that line too, and it would have been just as fine. Okay, so yeah, I have a lot of caveats, obviously. Like, I did have a lot of like negative blips here, but overall, I did really enjoy this game, and that's entirely probably because I am so biased for the mecha genre. If you guys watching are fans of the mecha genre, I would recommend you get this game. It's tight to me. It was super fun, in all things considered. It's just like this love letter to giant robots. This whole game, I dug it for that a lot. Oh yeah, let's turn to my favorite things right real quick. So, a favorite protagonist, I guess it's gonna be Yuliana. That was an interesting character. She starts out as an enemy, but then you end up kind of playing a lot as her. There was a lot of UCN missions, by the way. Another thing, they could have maybe like varied it up a little bit more, spread out those missions with Skull Squadron and Mithril, so it's not such a huge chunk of just UCN missions. But anyway, Yuliana was interesting, and she learned to give up her hate at the end there, even though we didn't get much context for that, so that's kind of cool. My favorite villain, I'm gonna say Jennifer Carrera, despite my critique of the voice actor's role as Jennifer. She was a cool nemesis, and I think that's also a shortcoming that Jennifer never comes back in the final battle. If Jennifer had teamed up with the Kickstarter guy who we fought at the end, the Enkui or whatever it was, the sumo guy, if it had been Jennifer and that guy fighting each other, that would have been great. Like, just have Jennifer come back for one final battle. But as it is, she was still a really cool villain. She got hyped up and she ended up doing like a breakout of a prison, which we got to play. We got to be a villain protagonist. That was super neat too. So Jennifer definitely is my favorite villain of this game. Otherwise, it's hard to pick villains because we keep switching sides so much. Even with Jennifer, like, you know, we played her for a while, so she's kind of a protagonist for one mission. Not to mention that I think every villain that we didn't get to play as were kind of not that super interesting. I guess General Renard will be the next best villain, just because that was a really big twist I did not see coming at all. Was your mission control becoming a bad guy? What? Okay, that was actually really neat too. So it's like it's Jennifer and Renard Dragon's Eye are like sharing the spot for best villain. The best level, I'm still gonna give to the Patriot fight. It was really neat. We had to protect Air Force One. That was super fun. Then we got that timer, kind of like with Testament, but, you know, it was an easier fight. And also the fact that the satellite turned into a giant robot was really fun. Oh man, I really loved that level. It was really good stuff. The funniest moment in the game was the random Doraemon reference, which I've talked about so much, but like, it just makes me laugh so hard because it like makes so little sense. It's a Japanese thing, and this is riffing on a lot of Japanese things. So sure, let's have Doraemon in there as well. I don't know, I think it's funny. I'm picturing the actual Doraemon hanging out with like Delta Force, this like crew of battle-hardened like modern military shooter protagonist tough guy dudes, and then this blue cat is in there wearing like a comical like camo pattern helmet. He's running around with like, I don't know, a turkey baster and like one of those spinny things you use to whip whipped cream, a whipped cream whipper. That's like his tool he's trying to use to, like, I don't know, lockpick doors in the Pentagon while this strike team is trying to get the president out. Man, this is a fantastic, like, weird Doraemon / Call of Duty fanfic I'm writing here. Someone get on that, because I'm having a time of my life imagining this scenario. Okay, but that was that. Thanks for everyone for watching. I hope you guys, if you didn't love giant robots before, I hope this this 16-episode dip into giant robotdom was fun for you guys. I hope mecha fans enjoyed all the references and the gameplay in this as well. I hope Armored Core fans didn't hate me too much for like how lousy I was with this kind of gameplay. I promise you, now that I'm playing Demon Ex Machina, that I'm gonna shape up my skills as a mech pilot in a mech action game, so that if one day we decide to play Metal Wolf Chaos and it's my job to be the president of the United States and this giant robot, I will put on a worthy show. For now, though, we're gonna have to sign off for today, so see you all in the future, guys. Goodbye!